Good morning. It is a new week, and so we have a new book to read together. The book that we're going to read today is about a character that we know and love, Pete the cat. And in this story, Pete goes to the beach. As we read today, we're going to be working on two things. First, we're going to play the game Guess the Covered Word. I've covered up some of the words so that when we get to the ones that are covered up, we can look at the first letter, say the sound, look at the picture, make a guess, and then we can uncover it and check all the letters all the way through to see if it looks right. We're also going to make a prediction. So we're going to think, what would happen next? And we're going to make a prediction, and then we're going to think, was our prediction right or wrong? Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. But readers are always thinking, what do I think will happen next? And then they think back, they rethink their prediction. So let's get straight to it and read our book together. Pete the cat, Pete at the beach. Oh look, there's someone surfing. I wonder who that is. Pete the cat, Pete at the beach. It is a hot day. Pete the cat goes to the beach with his mom and his brother, Bob. Oh, maybe that's his brother, Bob. Let's go in the water, Bob says. Maybe later, says Pete. Oh, here's a covered word. So when we get to this, you're going to help me figure it out. Bob likes to surf. He rides the big... What do you think that word might say? A wave? Let's check it and find out. Let's look at the word to see if it looks right. Wave. Oh, I see an ending. Do you see that ending? Does this word say wave or waves? Yes, waves. All right, let's reread. Bob likes to surf. He rides the big waves. It looks like fun. I'm hot, says Pete. Go in the water, says Mom. Maybe later, says Pete. Here's another word. Pete makes a sand castle. His mom helps him. Say the sound. What makes sense? Yes, dig. His mom helps him dig. Well, let's see. Make sure it looks right. Dig. Yep, dig. Here comes a big wave. And there goes Pete. How do you think Pete feels about the water? Look, the water's coming and he's running away. Oh no! Where did his sand castle go? Bob rides a big wave. Wow, says Pete. That looks like fish? That looks like fish? That doesn't make sense. What would make sense? Oh, fun? Let's see if that looks right. Let me peel it off. Okay, let's see if that looks right. That looks like, do all those letters look right? Does that look like fun? It does. It looks right and it makes sense. Pete and his mom take a walk. They find seashells. They see a Let's look closely at the picture. Oh, there's the seashells. Oh, they see crab. That makes sense with the picture. Let's look at the letters to make sure that it looks right. Does this look like crab? It does. Let's keep reading. Pete's feet get wet. His feet feel cool. The rest of him is, I think so too. I think it says hot. His feet are cool, the rest of him is hot. That makes sense. Let's look at the letters to see if it looks right. Does this look like hot? Yes, it does. The rest of him is hot. It is time for lunch. Pete eats a sandwich. He drinks I see him drinking something. Could say water, but water doesn't look right with an L. What can we drink that starts with the sound L? Let's look at the letters to look through all the way through this word. Oh my gosh, it's a long word. Lemonade. Oh, I do think it does say lemonade. Lemonade. Yeah, that looks right. It makes sense that he would be drinking lemonade. Let's reread that and then keep reading. He drinks lemonade. The sun is very hot and Pete is very, very hot. Bob is wet and cool. Let's play ball, says Pete. No, thanks, says Bob. I want to surf. Pete throws the ball. His mom catches it. Let's get our feet wet, says Mom. Well, okay, says Pete. The water is cool. It feels good. Pete goes in deeper. Bob waves to Pete. I want to show you how to surf, he yells. Pete does not say maybe later. He says, let's do it. Let's make a prediction. What do you think will happen next? I think so too. You know why? I think he's going to go surfing now because he said, let's do it. So that's making me think that he's probably going to go surfing. Let's keep reading to see if our prediction is correct. Looks like it, right? Lie on the, it could say surfboard, but it doesn't start with a S. Lie on the oh, maybe it just says board. Let's check the letters to see what looks right. Lie on the, oh yeah, board, says Bob. Pete lies on the board. Paddle, says Bob. Pete paddles out. He waits for a big wave. A big wave is coming. Stand up, says Bob. Pete stands up. Then Pete falls down. It was scary, but it did not It did not hat. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, hurt? Oh, that makes sense. It did not hurt. Let's look at the letters to see if that looks right. Hurt. It does, but it did not hurt. Try again later, says Bob. Pete wants to try again now. Pete lies down again. He paddles out and waits. Here comes a wave. Pete stands up. This time, he rides the wave. Good job, says Bob. Pete wants to surf all day. Bob does too. So they take, I think it says turns, right? That really makes sense. They take turns. Let's see if that looks right. Turns. Yep, looks right. So they take turns. Pete and Bob rock and roll with the waves. What a great day. Let's take a moment to rethink our prediction. we were thinking what would happen next, and we thought that Pete was going to go surfing. Were we correct? Yeah, we were. So let's just keep reading. Sometimes we are correct and we just keep reading. Sometimes our predictions are not correct, and that's okay. We just fix up our predictions in that case. It is okay to be afraid, but it is more fun to surf. So today it was so fun reading with you. We played Guess the Covered Word. We made some predictions, and then we checked our predictions. I can't wait to read this book with you again tomorrow. Bye!